Now, the first thing the Pope did after declaring himself the Vicar of Christ, made himself the owner of all life on the earth for Jesus. Jesus owns the whole earth, but he ain't here, so I do. Now, second, he made a contract with the King of England. It was a treaty of sorts, a commercial treaty of sorts with the King of England, in which he gave the possessions of Jesus, which he held as the Vicar of Christ, to the King of England as a holding company, a corporate holding company, so that the whole world would be under the King of England for the Pope. So the Pope owns it, but the president of the corporation is the King of England, and that whole corporation menagerie is called the Crown. And so when you hear about the British Crown, you need to understand there's a world of difference between being English and British. British comes from a Hebrew word, berith. A berith is a contract. In the old Hebrew language, berith is a contract, and ish is a man or men. Therefore, berith-ish becomes British, man of the contract. That's why anytime you do anything of any importance in this country or in the Western world, you gotta sign a contract. When you get married, you've got to have a marriage license. The same reason why attorneys have to have a license. Why does an attorney have to have a license? It's because an attorney makes a lot of money by using law books. You walk into any attorney's office, he's got all the law books. Law books, like any other book, are written by someone. Somebody wrote the books. Consequently, you cannot use somebody else's property, their written or intellectual property, to make money unless you get a signed release to allow you to use their material, their song, their music, their pictures or something. You've got to get a signed release, and they give you the license to use their music in your movie. The same is true with an attorney. He must have a license to practice law, because all law in America, in the law books, is copyrighted out of Canada, Montreal. There are 5 companies in Canada that copyright all American law. And they represent the British Bar Association, which is the British Accreditation Registry, BAR. And so consequently, your attorneys will tell you, I passed the bar. Don't believe it. I've seen them in bars all the time. They don't pass them. They go in. And when you understand how the courts work, when you say you're an American citizen, a U.S. citizen, you're not an American. You're a United States citizen. There's a world of difference. Now, the United States federal government, I don't know if you know this or not, is a corporation, as I said, and there are many documents I have to prove that. And as I said, I'll make those available to you, but you'll have to mail my office and I'll send you the whole stack of them. The United States, it says in the law book, is located in the District of Columbia. So consequently, what we call the United States is a privately owned company sitting in a particular area called the District of Columbia. And therefore, if you are an employee of that corporation, then you have to pay taxes to that corporation. When you pay taxes in this country, the federal taxes, that does not go to the American government. The American government does not see one nickel. America makes its money the way all countries have always made their money, not off of taxing the people. They make their money by business. When ships pull in from all over the world, they have to pay duties. People having to send, import, export companies. America, the country, makes a lot of money, but the United States corporation makes a lot more. Here it is again from a law book. It says, it is clear the United States as a sovereign entity is a corporation. It's a privately owned company. Here's another one from on the corporations in law books. The United States government is a foreign corporation with respects to the states. Citizens of the United States do not enjoy citizenship rights They are United States citizens, not American citizens. Now, there is a world of difference between being a United States citizen or an American citizen. Because before 1868, there was no such a thing as a United States citizen. There was a United States with the U and the S, small letters, and then America was capital letter. First letter was capital. United States of America. America's the country. So what I want you to understand is that there is a very simple way to figure out how you got into this mess.